So SmackDown this week, I'm not going to sit here and tell you it was the greatest episode of all time, but I will say this, it was way better than I expected. And honestly, that's kind of the SmackDown formula right now. Low expectations, decent delivery. Let's break it all down. We kick things off with Cody Rhodes making his entrance, and right away he gets on the mic and tells the crowd, "Look, I went to the doctors, I talked to the medical team, and I am officially medically cleared to compete. So now the question is, what's next for Cody?" And the second he says that, boom, Ricky Saints' music hits. Now for anyone who doesn't know, Ricky Saints is making his SmackDown debut here. He comes out, gets in Cody's face, and Ricky drops his new catchphrase, "Welcome to Flight Saints," which I actually kind of like that. He's got personality. Cody fires back and says, "Alright, you want a match? Let's do it tonight." They shake on it, but then Ricky comes back and clarifies, "Hey, I'm not just here to make a statement, I'm here to change what SmackDown is all about." And Cody just looks at him and goes, "Remember what I said last week, I'm easy to find, I'm hard to beat, keep that in mind." Solid opener, nothing crazy, but it set the table. Next up we get Jacy Jayne versus Charlotte Flair, and in the closing moments Jacy Jayne associates interfere and that's enough to get her the win over Charlotte. Yes, Charlotte Flair. After the match they signal to keep putting the boots to Charlotte, but before anything escalates, Rhea Ripley's music hits and she runs down to make the save. So now we've got Rhea and Charlotte standing side by side. That's a visual, man. Tag team title match time. Damian Priest and R-Truth defending against Fraxium. Damian Priest gets the pin to retain the titles. But the second that bell rings, Tama Tonga runs down and just destroys both of them. Nasty attack, no hesitation. Solo grabs the mic and tells Jacob Fatu, "Because of what you did last week, taking out my guys, you're finished." The Usos interrupt and warn Solo to back off. They say Roman Reigns already has his sights on Jacob, and whatever Solo's planning needs to stop, no debate. Solo responds with a nod to Tama, who attacks the Usos. Then Solo makes it clear Roman Reigns is not his tribal chief. Then we get the main match people were waiting for, Cody Rhodes versus Ricky Saints. And Cody wins it clean with the crossroads. Pin, done. But the second it's over, Gunther shows up, out of nowhere, and he just starts laying waste to Cody. Referees try to pull him off, Gunther doesn't care. He locks in his submission hold on Cody and holds it for what feels like forever. Then he picks up Cody's undisputed championship, holds it up, and that pretty much tells you everything you need to know. Gunther is coming for that title. Then Sami Zayn came out and cut a promo about how every time someone reinvents themselves, the world turns on them, just like it did to him. Then things got weird. He shook hands with the Gingerbread Man mascot and immediately destroyed it. Pieces flying everywhere. Trick Williams ran out, but Sami was already gone. And now it's official, Sami Zayn versus Trick Williams for the US title at WWE Backlash. For the main event, the Usos take on Tama Tonga and Solo Sikoa. And in the final moments, Jacob Fatu comes back out, takes out Tama Tonga, neutralizes Solo, goes back to Tala and puts him through the announce table. He then walks into the ring, gets face to face with the Usos, just stares them down, and walks right through them, like they weren't even there. That's a wrap on SmackDown. Overall, solid episode. Nothing set the world on fire, but it wasn't boring either. Gunther showing up and going after Cody was a big moment. And Jacob Fatu continues to be one of the most interesting things happening in WWE right now. Let me know what you thought down in the comments. Make sure you're subscribed because things are starting to heat up. I'll catch you in the next one.